So now we're going to flash a little bit forward to part 3, which is this. Once I started really practicing and was able to turn off my mind, then when I got sick, when I got Guillain-Barré and I was paralyzed, they had to do all these procedures on me. You know, and some of the procedures were really nothing you would look forward to. You know? Spinal taps. There's a bunch of spinal taps, and there was also, like, when I was getting plasmapheresis, that's, they take your blood in and out of your body. They have to put like 2 tubes near your heart. And I don't know why, they turn you upside down to do that. I may know, but I don't know why they do that. Very unpleasant, 2 tubes. And then also, there was a kind of electric shock they used to give me to test me to see if I was getting better or worse. All of these things happen on a fairly regular basis. And then there was the question of the fears, which is that if I got a little more paralyzed, I'm going to have to put a trach in. It's my lungs. And then it was possible if I got a little more paralyzed, my eyes would go and I'd be blinded, at least temporarily. So this is not stuff you want to think about very much, you know. And I found that I had been practicing long enough where that's what I did. I simply didn't think about it. That I had cultivated enough of the ability where I just stayed in what was happening. And as soon as I saw thoughts coming up like that I knew were not productive, I simply didn't get into them. And it was a miracle how that kind of got me through the whole thing in a basically pretty cheerful mood. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't think. There were things I thought about that were useful. Like, for example, one time the head of, I guess it was neurology, they had tried to give me a spinal tap 3 times and missed. You know, and he said, "You're going to get another spinal tap today," and he said, "and I'll give you 2, I guess, milligrams of morphine." And I had thought about this, and he had messed up, so when he said this, we were friends, so I said 8. 8, not 2. 2's nothing. I've been taking that all the time, I'm used to 2. He said, 8 is too much. He said 4. I said 6. And we worked it out. I think I got 6. And so you can think, but there is this option to not think. Now, among other things, when you say not think, it's misleading, because it's not that you think not breathe, not eat, not whatever. Non-thinking is not a non, it's an other way of perceiving. And it's very available to us, it's very natural, and it also has the ability to really break down beliefs. Besides beliefs, a thing that we all have besides belief is kind of like, I don't know how to put it, it's a mode of operating. It depends on your beliefs, but this is even harder to look at. Like, you'll all be different this way. For example, some of you, let's say you're very nice, and that's the way you navigate through life. You're a people pleaser, and you're nice, and maybe what you lack is courage. Right? Or so, but you have that mode, and it's worked for you. And other people are self-protected, they're closed, and that works for you in some ways there too, but what you lack then is intimacy with other people. And so on and so on and so on. As we work through this, I want you all to see what your particular mode is. But to be able to develop inner silence is a way of being outside of your belief and your mode. The more you're outside your belief and your mode, the more can see what your belief and your mode is. So I'm hoping that this is something that we can really cultivate as a practice more. The other side is, we talked about negative emotion. Your belief and your mode is going to be mostly about negative emotion. This is where it comes together. The way we act, if we please people all the time, it's because we're scared not to. It's not because we ever sat down and said, I'm going to be a people pleaser. It's because we're scared not to. See? If we don't want to try new things, and we say that's because I love what I'm doing, that's not true. You may love what you're doing, but you're also scared to try new things. So scared, angry, blame, I can't do this because of so, these are all part of the belief system too. And breaking down the belief system is one of the fastest, most effective ways to open your life up. So I think I better focus on this with negative beliefs for a little while, and also give you some assignments. And then, after I'm finished filming, I want to show you how this same idea was very much in what this Yaqui Indians call sorcery, which is not sorcery. We use that word as witchcraft. They don't mean that. Or as a man of knowledge, how the exact same understanding arose, because I still believe what I found out that day, strangely enough on the lawn of a divinity school, that there is no way to alter your life significantly by conceptual thought. There just is no way.